Pardon?
134.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very exciting. Look at all of us on the peace team. Very, very exciting. Good to see you. We're going to get started in just a moment. We've just got a lot of people coming in, and I so appreciate you taking this time to be here today to welcome the feast into your life. And we'll officially start in a few moments. We'll get to know who's here, and love having you here right now. Hi, Peg. Hi, Tom. Hi, Sarah.
hi.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Ellen.
Hi.
Hi, Joan. Hi, Jill. Hi, Margaret. Hey, Linda.
Hi.
All right, so here we are. Hi, Amani.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm so happy you're here. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Tom and Pat. Hi,
Hi.
Diane and Jill.
Who's that?
So fun.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, I've been missing so many of you who were in our Alone Together program. It's been a couple of months almost. So it's great to see you.
Oh, I haven't got
We're gonna get started in just a few moments.
I got
Thank you.
Sue Cooper and I and Susie, and we've got Ashley Lee, who's sort of behind the scenes letting everybody in. We've kind of
It's Carrie
taken over the feast this year.
Yes, you should be there.
It's the very first feast that's been done live and virtually. Usually with the feast, when I was first involved, it was all done pre-recorded. I'd have to sit on my sofa and record videos and audios, imagining you were in front of me. But now I don't have to imagine you're in front of me, because there you are, or I should say, here we are. So it's great. We're going to get started in just a moment. We're still letting people in. All right. Take a look around. I don't know if some of you are new to Zoom. Up on the top right-hand corner, you can click the view button and you can see speaker views where I'm speaking, or you can go to the gallery view and you can see all these beauties, all these peaceful warriors here from all over the world.
Yes.
I know some of our friends down under and in the
Hi, Sue.
Far East are asleep.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Pat.
Hey, Jody.
Meg.
Hey, Carol.
Hi, Peg.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tom and Pat.
Hi,
Hello,
Mariana.
everyone.
All right. Well, we're going to get started. I think we should officially start now. I don't know, Ashley, if you think that's a good idea. If you'd like to, while we're kind of hanging out, letting people in, if you'd like to introduce yourself in the chat, I don't know if you want to, but let us know where you're from. We see people from Tahoe and Switzerland and Nottingham and Connecticut, Sedona, Blaine, Washington, Merseyside, UK, Illinois, Bay Area, Rochester, Portland, Georgia, Cork, New York City. How fun. Terrific. Okay, well, we'll get started. We're going to continue to admit people as they come in, but it's so fun to be here. It's so great to be here with you. And I'd like to introduce a few people, and then we'll go into a short meditation, and then we will start the ceremony. So for those of you who don't know what's going on here, this is the start of 40-day spiritual practice period. Now, you might be into the 40th year of your spiritual practice period, but what's so great about today is the Feast for the Soul is in its 14th year, and it's a specific time of year, January 15th through February 23rd, where we all get together, those of us who want to, and join together in community. And oftentimes we are alone in our own homes as we practice whatever it may be. It is solitary, but there's a fundamental aspect of spiritual practice, which is being in community. So oftentimes you hear about the three jewels of Buddhism, which say, you know, there's a triad of support that you need to be on a spiritual path. And that triad is, first off, your spiritual practice. What connects you to that deepest part of you? What connects you to that more unconditioned self? That part of you that knows no age, no limits, that's expanded and present and clear and peaceful. So that's one of the jewels, is your practice. But in order to do that, there is some other support that you need to deepen it even more fully. Another way to be supported is through wisdom, or what the Buddhists call dharma. Dharma is where you get your knowledge, your wisdom, whether it's from inside you or from teachers long gone or wherever it may be. But wherever you get that wisdom, and it could be from any tradition, it could be from something current, a television show that inspires you, or it could be from ancient wisdom from 5,000 years ago in the Vedas or Christianity. So you've got your practice, you've got the wisdom, wherever you gain it. And the third leg of the stool, so to speak, or the third support is the community. And here we are in this community of practice, whether it be one other person or a whole group of people that you're practicing with live. That's the essential element that I feel like the focus is this year. Some of you know that we were in what was called the Alone Together period, where when we heard that we're in sort of lockdown or physical distancing, we decided not to create social distancing. Instead, what the McLean Meditation Institute did, what the Mom World did, Moments of Mass Mindfulness did, and what Susie von Mensenkamp did, is we got together along with other friends and practitioners and teachers to provide for you a daily meditation practice. And we're continuing that now, specifically during this 40 days. So I welcome you. My name is Sarah McLean. For those of you I haven't connected with before, I'm the director of the feast. I was originally just a faculty member that recorded 40 days of meditations. And if you haven't yet been on the Feast for the Soul website, you'll see a number of traditions represented there and a number of teachers who have offered meditation. And you can go and listen to 700 different meditations. But this year is a little different. We're keeping that tradition of being alone together. As you know, meditation and spiritual practice is quite often solitary. But look around at all these beautiful faces, and we've got over 170 people right now who are committing to their spiritual practice. It's needed now more than ever. And I so appreciate you being here. Today, I'm joined by Sue Cooper and Susie von Mensenkamp, who, if you haven't met them, I'm going to have them introduce themselves right now. Sue, would you like to say hello?
I would. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. What a beautiful introduction. And how thrilling this is that we're all coming together in this moment in time in our cocooning, but sharing a beautiful practice. And we'll do every day for 40 days. And to do this live is phenomenal. The MOM journey, the Moments of Mass Mindfulness journey, is very much based on co-creating compassionate communities. And in that, the essence of this is when we co-create, we are in that creative frame of mind. Compassion comes from the heart, and it's an expression of love. And community is about coming together as one in unity to raise our vibration, our resonance, and to feel vital, to feel well, to feel empowered. And as Sarah says, we can do this on our own, but the power of the collective is something else to experience, and we will experience this over the next 40 days. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about MOM, Moments of Mass Mindfulness, MOM World, MOMMworld.org is the place to go to. And we're so delighted, I'm so delighted to to partner with Peace for the Soul to be part of the live meditation stream. So thank you, Sarah.
I love it. I remember we were sitting in Nottingham in the center of the town square, gathering people together in this big city that in meditation, and Sue had facilitated that, and thousands of people joined us sitting in the town square and never knew that their neighbors were meditators. We all are coming out of the closet here as spiritual people, you know, and any one of us can be. And it doesn't matter what your spirituality is through this feast, whatever is bringing you close to home, that inside home of the heart. Susie von Mensenkamp is in Ireland, and I'd love for her to introduce herself.
Hi, everybody, and I am so grateful to be here, so excited to be here at the first day of this 40-day feast, which is truly going to be like a smorgasbord of spiritual nourishment to lift and pick everybody up and carry them through the next 40 days. And as a faculty member, I was doing the recorded meditations over the last couple of years, and I was so excited when Sarah said that we were going to go live this year. So this is the first of many, and we'll be here, like we said, every day for the next 40 days. I've been gifted to host the Alone Together meditations when we started back in March 2020, and it was something that just kept on going, and it's like it's got a mind of its own. So who knows what's going to emerge from this experience? You know, if we just enter it with an open heart and an open mind, I truly believe that we'll all carry away something very precious, and that'll be maybe that online sangha or community that, you know, will always be there for you. And I think we have a lot of our Alone Together people here. It's lovely to see you all, and lots of new faces too. So we're up at over 183 people on the call here on Zoom, as well as the live stream on YouTube and Facebook. So this is going to be a very precious opening ceremony, and I'm so grateful to be part of it. So thank you, Sarah.
Can't hear you.
Sarah's on mute.
We've lost your sound there, Sarah, just letting you know. I'm not sure
Thank
why
you.
it doesn't
Thank
say
you.
that you're.
I was going to say thank you, Susie, and we're
Yeah.
all facing the same direction. We're all sort of facing with our eyes towards peace, with our eyes towards kindness, and with our eyes towards feeling at home in this world and welcoming others to feel the same way. So whether you're just starting your meditation practice this feast and you're new to it or not, hopefully during the feast you'll gain all kinds of hints and tips to deepen your personal practice. Now it's really up to you to do it. And I want to support you in that way. So what are we doing? We're here every single day on this Zoom channel. We're also live streaming to our Facebook groups. We're also live streaming to the Feast for the Soul website. And if you happen to miss anything, we are going to be putting all of these on the Feast for the Soul YouTube channel. So thanks for being here and making this an important part of your life and day. So let's right now, if you take a moment with me and with all of us, and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing that, or gaze downward toward the floor. And let's take a couple of minutes in stillness together. as we sit together in the silence, I invite you to make a commitment to yourself, take a vow, or set an intention for the next 40 days as to what you hope to cultivate, how you hope to deepen your practice. And I invite you to slowly open your eyes if you'd like. So let's open the Feast for the Soul with a traditional ceremony that we do and we have done for the last 14 years. It's based on an ancient practice in France, and it's simply welcoming the wisdom from all spiritual traditions, all peaceful spiritual traditions. And with that in mind, I'd like to light the candle that is the love that shines through every spiritual tradition. The men's and women's search for truth is found in so many places, and there is no one right way. I know that you've probably found wisdom in every tradition, as I have too, and I'm honoring them here today and invite you to do the same. So first, we're going to open the program by honoring the Christian tradition. And let's start by asking Ashley to share. And with each tradition, I'll be lighting the candle in honor of that tradition. So Ashley, would you like to introduce yourself? And
absolutely. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm proud to be a part of Feast for the Soul. My name is Ashley Schlosser. I am helping with the technology behind the scenes for our live stream today. And today, in the tradition of Christianity, I would like to pray to God, who welcomes everyone, regardless of your religious beliefs, to his light. And so with that, I'm going to say a quick prayer. I'm going to close my eyes and bow my head. Here it goes. Dear God, today I pray for peace for all. In a time of uncertainty, when so many are hurting and so many things are unknown and out of our control, we look to God to put his hands on every person around the world so that we can have hope, happiness, and health, but most of all, peace. Thank you, Lord, for Feast for the Soul and this special time to come together as a global human race to celebrate the power of mindfulness, no matter your spiritual beliefs, to grow together and have peace in our hearts and minds. Give us strength, God, to continue on and find peace through you. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Ashley. And continuing in the, can you hear me okay? Yeah, and continuing in the tradition of the Christian belief, I offer these words from Matthew 7:7. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asks receives, and he that seeketh find, and to him that knocks it shall be opened. And continuing on.
In just a moment, Sue, I'm just going to light the candle from the candle of truth in honor of the Christian tradition. Thank you.
Thank you. In honor of the tradition of the angelic realm, I offer these words as an expression of the divine feminine. And for this, I'd like to honour Alison Knox, who painted this painting. I'll show you here. And it's called Gathering of the Graceful Warriors. And you'll see this moon shimmering at the top. The graceful warriors gather. Those who heard the calling came, the graceful warriors, answering a silence that was only heard within their hearts. Yes, they came, the brave and the bold, the fearful and the broken, the shy and the forgotten ones. They came and found each other. Some came dressed in finery, carefully chosen, for it was a high calling, they answered, and they wished to show respect for the holy. Others came as they were, dressed in the dirt of the day, work soiled and weary. They came as themselves, as it was all they had to offer. And when they found each other, gathered beneath the red moon, they were quick to smile into each other's eyes and whisper, "My friend, I know you. I am so glad to have found you." There were tears, of course there were tears, and there was a laughter, a great surge from the belly of creation which rocked the earth and awoke the sleeping mother within. The warriors leaned well into each other, resting head upon shoulder, arm against arm. There was no heart left untouched on the perimeter of their love. The moon showed them all as golden skin glories, touched by a divine light that rendered even the most ancient crone as a soft flesh maiden, and the broken-backed toiler of the fields as handsome as lions. This is how they were. Someone had prepared food and others opened flasks of drink to pass around the throng. Musicians took to their instruments and those with voices sang. Those who were moved to danced, and there were none who gave nothing to the moment. Every morsel shared, every drop savoured, every note left hanging in the crystal air belonged to her. The Great Mother had called, and her children had answered, traversing their own dreamscapes and wishing themselves to never awaken from this moment. Those who knew her unfurled in her presence and showed their wings. Those who did not begged to be taught her ways, to know her that they may unfurl too. The graceful warriors, they asked not why or how, but when and how may I serve? In their thousands, the warriors held their moment. In grace, they saw each other in her and her in each other, and they knew. They breathed one mighty out-breath as one with creation. And as they did so, dawn broke, and they saw her give birth to another day. They wept with gratitude that this day was born alive and whole, and that it was theirs to do with as they wished. Each one returned to their own place, awoken by the sun, and wondered how they had made that sacred journey, some doubting that they ever did. And yet, the warriors, as they met about their business, spoke of their gathering and bore gentle witness to their other dreams. Those who heard the calling came. I swear I saw you there. Thank you.
Light this candle of the goddess tradition with the candle of truth to honor it. Thank you, Sue. Susie, would you like to share?
Sure. I would love to share with you all now. In the Vedic tradition, I'm going to share this hymn from the Rig Veda. Although my spirit may wander the four corners of the earth, Let it come back to me so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away over the sea, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away to the flashing beams of light, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away to visit the sun and dawn, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away over the lofty mountains, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away into all forms that live and move, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away to distant realms, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may go far away to all that is and is to be, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here. Although my spirit may wander in the valley of death, let it come back to me again so that I may live and journey here.
So I light this candle in honor of the Vedic tradition with the candle of truth. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you.
I'd like to honor the Buddhist tradition with a prayer for humanity that is written by Shanti Deva and performed every day by the Dalai Lama. May I be a guard for those who need protection, a guide for those on the path, a boat, a raft, a bridge for those who wish to cross the flood. May I be a lamp in the darkness, a resting place for the weary, a healing medicine for all who are sick, a vase of plenty, a tree of miracles. And for the boundless multitudes of living beings, may I bring sustenance and awakening, enduring like the earth and sky until all beings are freed from sorrow and all are awakened. And I'd like to share one more in the spirit of Zen Buddhism. If we are peaceful, if we are happy, we can smile and blossom like a flower. And everyone in our family, everyone in our entire society will benefit from our peace. Those are wise words from Thich Nhat Hanh. And in the light of truth, I honor the various Buddhist traditions by lighting a candle. I'd like to invite Ellen to share.
Hi,
On
I'm
the
going
Jewish
to
tradition.
share a Jewish prayer called the Shema. My mom said this every day of her life and taught me to do the same. I forgot about it and I got a little bit pre-bonus of the Power of Feast for the Soul when Susie asked me to do this yesterday. Thank you, Susie. And it reminded me the importance of this prayer. The Shema is regarded by many Jews as the most important prayer in Judaism. It's because it reminds them of the key principle in the faith. There is only one God. This is a monotheistic principle recited twice a day as a mitzvah or a religious commitment and is taught to children to say before they go to sleep as the last words of the day. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen. I light this candle to honor the wisdom and beauty of the Jewish tradition. I'd like to invite Allison Knox to share a prayer from the universal tradition of religions.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
So I work with angels, and this is the awakening angel on my shoulder. So I was gifted by the angels a prayer, which I've been working with probably for the last maybe almost 2 years. And it has evolved into something which is now feeling fully formed. And I don't know if you can see this, but if I hold this up, you can see perhaps that the way the words on this little card form almost like a shape, a body shape, from the crown down to the feet. And this is quite important. The way that I was instructed to write this was for the words to be centered on the page, and every other line is italic, then bold, italic and bold. And I have to read it in a very particular way. And it is called the Awakening Prayer. And the prayer is upheld by 6 of the archangels: Metatron, Azrael, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. And within this prayer, in the way that I deliver it, each of them has voice, but it is a unified voice that brings us into oneness. So if I could just invite you to close your eyes and to just listen to the way the words are delivered. Thank you. I see you, beloved, awakening. Open your being to the universe. Awaken. Open your heart to the all. Awaken. Open your soul to creation. Awaken. Open your eyes to the truth. Awaken. Open your wings and reach beyond. Awaken to light. Light I am. Light you are. Light you be. As I am. Beloved, awake. I meet you. I see you awakening. Awaken. 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 Awaken to light. Light you be. As I am. Awake. Beloved. Open your being to the universe. Open your heart to the all. Open your soul to creation. Open your eyes to the truth. Open your wings and reach beyond. Light I am. Light you are. Beloved, I meet you. I meet you. Awake, beloved. As I am. Light you are. Light you be. Light I am. Awaken to light. Open your wings and reach beyond. Awaken. Open your eyes to the truth. Awaken. Open your soul to creation. Awaken. Open your heart to the all. Awaken. Open your being to the universe. Awakening, beloved, I see you. I meet you, beloved. Light you are, light I am. Open your wings and reach beyond. Open your eyes to the truth. Open your soul to creation. Open your heart to the all. Open your being to the universe. Beloved, awake as I am. Light you be. Awaken to light. Awaken. 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 Awakening. I see you. And so that prayer, when recited regularly and embodied and embedded, it does stuff. It allows us to grow with the seed of potential that is within each of us. It provides us with something called entelechy. Entelechy is an innate intelligence of sorts that nurtures and supports that light within us and allows us to grow in our own way at our own time. And so the first words of that that prayer, and that the last words that are delivered are, I see you. It's a very powerful statement. So thank you.
Thank you, Alison.
Hello.
I light this candle in honor of the Archangel realm and the Angelic realm and tradition. Thank you, Alison. So I think, Susie, I'd like to welcome you to share about the Celtic tradition.
I'm delighted to be representing and bringing the Celtic energy to this beautiful platform today from Cork in Ireland. And what I would like to share is from the Celtic tradition is a poem by John O'Donoghue, who is a very well-known Celtic mystic. This is from his book, To Bless the Space Between Us, and it's a book of blessings. And this blessing is for equilibrium. Like the joy of the sea coming home to shore, may the relief of laughter rinse your soul. As the wind loves to call things to dance, may your gravity be lightened by grace. Like the dignity of moonlight restoring the earth, may your thoughts incline with reverence and respect. As water takes whatever shape it is in, so free may you be about who you become. As silence smiles on the other side of what's said, may your sense of irony bring perspective. As time remains free of all that it frames, may your mind stay clear of all it names. May your prayer of listening deepen enough to hear in the depths the laughter of God.
I light this candle in honor of the wisdom from the Celtic tradition.
And Sarah, we have Geraldine who would like to share a prayer in the tradition of the Quaker.
Great.
Geraldine Kozanowski?
Yeah, hi. Hi,
Hi,
Sarah.
Geraldine.
Hi. Thank you for letting me do this. I'm so excited to be a part of this and the beauty and grace that are unfolding around us. So thank you, everyone. I am embarking on this 40-day Feast of the Souls with my all my sisters and my mom. And we created a really lovely opening ceremony last night. And this is, my sister Sue brought this to us, and this is from the Quaker tradition. And it is attributed to Mary Ann Peterson. And I was really moved by this and wanted to share it with you. It's called Things to Do While Waiting. Interview your walls, doors, circulation, and power source. Plane down resentments, drain sorrows, sweep out excuses. Hang injuries on the line to blow away. Restructure internal combustion. While waiting, there are things to do. Arrange for pickup of unfinished business dating back from 1 to 100 years. Discontinue delivery of negativity. Review user agreements and delete outdated engagements. Weed out clumps of resistance to life as movement. Release fermented ruminations. Forgive blocked paths and start new ones. Adopt several life tonics. Switch out inner tension belts for softer, flexible biobands. And if you're still waiting for a season, someone else to do something, all to be revealed, a feeling, a sign, the weather, stars to align, resolution, validation, recognition, evolution, stop waiting.
Thank you, Geraldine.
Yeah, thank you. That really resonated with me.
I like this candle in honor of, the Quaker tradition and the wisdom and truth existing through there.
And Sarah, I think Susie has one more.
Susie?
Yeah, we have one more from the Hindu tradition, and I'd love to share with you this verse from the Bhagavad Gita from the Hindu tradition. Still your mind in me, still yourself in me, and without doubt you shall be united with me, Lord of love dwelling in your heart. But if you cannot still your mind in me, learn to do so through the practice of meditation. If you lack the will for such self-discipline, engage yourself in selfless service of all around you, for selfless service can lead you at last to me. If you are unable to do even this, surrender yourself to me in love, receiving success and failure with equal calmness as granted by me. Better indeed is knowledge than mechanical practice. Better than knowledge is meditation. But better still is surrender in love, because there follows immediate peace. And this was Krishna to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita in the Hindu tradition. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie. I like this candle in honor of the Hindu tradition and all of its wisdom and truth. Though we only have lit 9 candles, there are many paths. And I'd like to share one from Native American traditions, the natives of the Americas. There's a river flowing now very fast. It's so great and so swift, there are those who will be afraid. They will try to hold on to the shore. They will feel that they are being torn apart and will suffer greatly. Know that the river does have a destination. The elders say we must let go of the shore, push off into the middle of the river, keep our eyes open and our heads above water. And I say, see who is there with you and celebrate. At this time in history, we are to take nothing personally, least of all ourselves. For the moment that we do, our spiritual growth and journey come to a halt. The time of the lone wolf is over. Gather yourselves. Banish the word struggle from your attitude and vocabulary. All that we do now must be done in a sacred manner and in celebration. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. This is a message from the Hopi elders. I'd like to invite anyone who would like to share from a tradition that hasn't been mentioned. You can go ahead and put it in the chat. If there's a particular prayer.
Sarah, we have Jamila for the Sufi tradition.
Great.
Jamila, if you'd like to unmute yourself and go ahead and start.
Great, thank you. This is a blessing from the Sufi tradition. It's very short. It's called Nazar. O thou, the sustainer of our bodies, hearts, and souls, bless all that we receive in thankfulness. And then another little short, I don't know if you can hear me, prayer. Beloved Lord, Almighty God, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, through the all-pervading life in space, purify and revivify us, and we pray. Heal our bodies, hearts, and souls. Amen.
Thank you, Jamila. In honor of the Sufi tradition, which was the inspiration for this Feast for the Soul, by its founder, Valerie Scone, who, gosh, in 2008, created the feast from a poem, inspired by a poem from Rumi. And this is the poem. Rumi was a Sufi. A new moon teaches gradualness and deliberation and how one gives birth to oneself slowly. Patience with small details makes perfect a large work, like the universe. What 9 months of attention does for a growing embryo, 40 early mornings alone will do for your gradually growing awareness. If there's anyone else who would care to share a poem or a prayer from a tradition that we have not yet honored, I'd ask you to go ahead and put it in the chat, and Ashley can help you.
I'm not seeing any at this time, Sarah, but we can give it one more minute.
Okay. So let's take the next 10 minutes or so to go into meditation. We won't. It's meditating together in honor of the Feast for the Soul. Once again, reflecting, if you like, on your intention, vow, or commitment, and any words that you feel inspired by that you may have heard today.
And Sarah, we do have one prayer request from Mandarava.
Continue our meditation, and then we'll invite that prayer at the end. Okay. So a few more minutes in meditation, and I'll let you know when we can engage in conversation. So I invite you to deepen your breath a little bit. And slowly and mindfully move from meditation back into activity, whether you stretch into the space around you or open your eyes. So I know we had someone who wanted to share, so I invite you to unmute yourself and do that.
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Mandarava, and I'd like to share the four immeasurables and dedication of merit from the Tibetan Buddhist tradition.
Do it. I'm excited. I Googled that this morning to get the right words, so I'm excited you're doing it.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Okay, so the wind is howling here. Wow, it's awesome. Okay, the four immeasurables. One, may all beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. Two, may all beings be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. 3, may all beings never be separate from the joy that knows no sorrow. And 4, may all beings live in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion, and free from fear and hatred. And the dedication of merit, by this merit of all we've done here this morning, may all attain perfect awakening, rising above all forces of negativity, going beyond the ocean of samsara. May we find liberation in the turbulent waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandarava. Well, our ceremony is coming to a close. Is there anyone else who would care to share before we say goodbye? I know some of you have asked for some of these prayers to be shared with you. And as some of you have been receiving the daily newsletter from Feast for the Soul, if you haven't yet signed up for that, you could go to the website, which is feast, F-E-A-S-T, forthesoul.org. And I will post them in the support, the blog area, so that you'll have a chance to hear them, see them again. And we will be posting this on our YouTube channel and on the Facebook page and on this Feast for the Soul website. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of wonderful teachers who are going to be offering their support during the feast and teachings and guidance. And we are just uploading various things to the website. So stay tuned for that. And I know some of you were asking about workshops. We'll be going ahead and putting those up in the next few days, and they're very affordable. And if you cannot afford them, just send us an email and we'll make sure that we get you in. So thank you for being here with us today. Thank you, Susie. Do you have any closing words for us?
I just feel so nourished after this session, and it's just a taster for what's to come. So thank you for having me, and I look forward to the next 40 days, hopefully with as many of people that have been on the call today, every day for the next 40 days. So keep coming back, everybody. That's all I can say. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie. And Sue Cooper, would you like to share any closing words before we stop our recording?
Thank you. Thank you. It's been it's been so beautiful. It's a real privilege to be part of this and to be able to bring so many new teachers and teachers that are known to the groups forward to share their specific way of delivering meditation, mindfulness, and contemplative practices. So I'm very excited for the next 40 days. So thank you, and I look forward to continuing this journey until the middle of February.
Thank you for being here. And I want to close with a prayer that some of you might know. It's in Sanskrit. It's really, may all beings be happy and free from suffering. So if you know it, feel free to join along. It's the Loka Samasta prayer. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So may all beings in all worlds be happy and free from suffering. And thank you for doing your part as a peaceful warrior. Thank you for all of you who participated by being here today and listening in, even if this is on the recording. And we look forward to communicating with you again tomorrow and hanging out and being in communion.